I recently read an article called The Citation Advantage of Open Access Articles, and it's not the only one. Articles that are open access in open access repositories are usually cited much more than articles that are closed access or behind a paywall. Turns out the mean citation count of open access articles is 9.04, whereas the mean citation count for articles that are exclusively toll access, as they call it in this manuscript, is 5.76. So that is a 36.28% advantage that your article has if it's open access. That's pretty cool. So what I figured is, are there any tools that actually help you for your article to go open access? Turns out there are a couple. One of them is shareyourpaper.org by Open Access Works here. So the way that this works is you find a paper. Let me just quickly copy and paste the DOI. I'll just paste one here. This is of a paper that was a collaboration with a student from another institution. Then you search for it, and it will actually tell you whether or not you can share your paper, which is cool. So it checks the manuscript guidelines of the journal. It just tells you what version of the paper you can share. So if you wanted to share it through their website, you can easily do that by then formatting the paper in the way that they tell you to. So in this case, and this is most useful for most journals actually, you can share the accepted manuscript version. So not the finally formatted version, but the version that was the accepted manuscript. And then you can save that as a PDF and upload it right here. So you could choose the file. You could address the name of the researcher, so that's your name, to put that in there, then just deposit the file. So that's a very cool way to make your paper open access if it isn't already open access. Keep in mind that usually most journals these days allow you to share your manuscript for free. Another way to do that is go to this website, which is called Free Your Science, freeyourscience.org, whereas this website was shareyourpaper.org. So in this website, Free Your Science, it will allow you to do the same thing. You can look up if the paper actually has open access or if it's paywalled. You click on search and look at that. It'll tell you can republish open access today for free. And it walks you through a step-by-step process. So it'll give you the title of the paper. It'll help you find the accepted version of the manuscript. This is what you got to look for. This is how you got to format it. Okay, great. Check the conditions. All right. Does it meet these conditions? Probably does. Probably got to check with your authors. You definitely want to check if all of this other stuff works. In my experience, a lot of the times, even though it says deposit may occur upon publication, if it's years after the publication, you can still deposit it, no problem. Then choose where to upload. Usually some institutions have a repository, but also if you have your homepage, you can actually get your homepage added to Google Scholar as well. Then it gets indexed there as well. Usually your homepage gets crawled every once in a while once links are pointing to it. So this is a really easy way to share your papers for free on the internet, and with that get a boost of 36% of citations of your paper. Just keep that in mind. That is quite the boost that you get in terms of publications just by making your paper open access. So try out some of these sites, Free Your Science or Share Your Paper, and you can easily share the paper with the rest of the world. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much. See you again next time I have another tip for you.